So you don't have to want to work as a psychic medium or ever be a psychic medium to want to develop your own psychic abilities and discover your own intuitive abilities and get better at tuning into them and finding out how your particular abilities work, because everybody's abilities will work a little bit differently, and getting to know your spirit guides. You don't have to be a psychic to have a good reason to develop that. It can have benefits to your daily life, practical benefits. It can help improve your relationships, help you understand other people's perspectives and feelings and where they're coming from, help develop your empathy. It can help you get better at making decisions and deciding on the best decision for you at that time and for your longer term future as well. And to appreciate opportunities that you might not have thought of before, or to take into consideration opportunities you never thought of before, because your spirit guides do want the best for you. And when you learn how to connect with them better, they will give you ideas for things you never thought of before, or they will give you ideas for places to look for certain opportunities as well. They are always giving tips, even about the little things in life. If I didn't have time to look up sales before I go shopping, because I have to watch the movements in my day because of my motion sickness with my traumatic brain injury, if I do too much, then I'm going to be later. And so I have to limit my movements. I'll ask my spirit guides, like, which store has the best sales for what I need right now. Seriously. And they'll tell me, and then they're always right. They're just always right. And so it can help save time in your life. Once you develop that confidence, though, with them, that confidence that you are indeed connecting with spirit, you do have to have proofs and proofs of your accuracy over time. So that is also another reason why it's important to spend time developing your psychic abilities and intuition. It does take time. It is a journey, because we have been socialized from a young age to ignore our own abilities. It's going to take some time, some self-reflection, and some time to also erase those blockages and fears also of this, because of horror movies and religion, that sort of thing, putting, scary ideas onto this type of stuff. A lot of unpacking to do, shadow work, that sort of thing is part of the process. But there are practical things, practical exercises that you can do that can help you connect with your abilities and with spirit within like the first exercise. But again, you have to do it over time and practice over time and keep a record of that to make sure that your accuracy is high. It better be at least over 97, 98% at least. Otherwise, you have to, take into consideration why it's not accurate. Are you channeling maybe some other spirits that aren't accurate? Is it some blockages within yourself? It's a whole journey. But again, the actual practical exercise is very simple, with just a few steps, some mental work, and learning how to go into a different state of mind. You can learn how to connect with your own psychic ability. Help you in dating, in relationships, and tell you who to avoid. But you have to listen, though. That's the hard part, too. Being human. It can help you with health issues. Again, your spirit guides want the best for you. So they will always warn you about things you should be cautious about, and also give you ideas and advice for information that they think you need. They might bring information along your path several times in a row because it's something that you need at that time. Synchronicities will increase in your life. You'll feel more connected. That's another thing. In my readings, spirits are always talking about the other side being home, and developing your own spiritual abilities will help you feel that connection and feel the connection with your ancestors, and your family spirits are on the other side, and your other loved ones on the other side. Pets, your spirit animals as well. And despite the culture, like no matter what culture, in my experience doing readings for over a decade now for strangers, and then friends and family for decades before that, when they would bring friends of theirs to see me, I still see spirit animals around everyone, even if they grew up in an urban environment and have no nature connection at all. And my spirit guides told me that it's because the ancestor spirits did have that connection, which did get lost throughout the centuries with culture changing and loss of knowledge, and with religion coming in and changing some of those spiritual beliefs in the culture. But the spirit animals have always been there for people who have lost that connection with nature.